Hi there. This video is going to talk about the top 10 skills that can help high school students succeed. This is going to go in the uh, David Letterman style of top 10, going to go from 10 down to 1. Okay, so number 10, time management. This is very, very important. There's only 24 hours in a day, and what you do with that 24 hours makes a difference. Looky there. High school students average 35 hours a week in class. College students log 15 to 18 hours a week in class. Okay, so when you have free time, time not in class, how you prepare for that time, that's an extra 20 hours a week in freshman year of college. You need to learn how to study. And then, of course, when you're in college, you want to socialize more, 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 more. If you don't already, you should start using a daily planner. I know, or at least I'm pretty sure, at least in KISD, they used to give you a planner. Here's what you do every day. Here's your assignments. Sometimes even, you take it home and you get it signed by a parent or guardian. Here's my assignment, so that somebody knows. Here's your assignments, and let's get them done and do them. This could be anything, a sheet of paper, anything. It's a date book you keep in your bag, an online version even. Now there's apps even to do to keep a track of your assignments and everything. You can even use both. It's easy to overschedule your time, especially if you have extracurricular activities. Manage your time wisely and get the most out of every single day that you have. Number 9, and this is, at least for me, as a teacher, where I see the problem with my students, at least, good study habits. Just in the last week, I've seen several students say, I was working on assignment and then it locked me out of the assignment. Well, the assignment locks at 11:59, and if you're waiting till 11:57 to start that assignment and turn it in, you're not going to probably get it turned in on time, and it's going to lock, and then you're going to get a 0 on the assignment because it's going to lock, and you know you waited too long to begin it, and then that's poor study habits. So here are some good study habit basics. Okay, be prepared for class. I mean, obviously, this is a college thing. Attend your classes regularly. And it's also a good a good high school habit. Don't cut class. It's probably a lot more difficult now with the COVID, face-to-face thing habit. I don't see students roaming the hallways like I used to. When the bells ring, there's maybe one or two students in the hallway, and they are walking to class, like slowly, but they are walking to class, and they go in a door. Here's what I was just talking about. Complete your assignments thoroughly and in a timely manner. Do the assignment completely and get it done on time. Review your notes daily. How many of you take notes? I don't. I don't think that students take notes anymore. And I know, at least when I was talking about the literary analysis essay, and at least with the basic steps that are like 1 through 5, I said, hey, take notes. You probably want to take notes because you need to know these steps. I never saw anyone in class write those steps down. So, taking notes is important. When you physically write things down, you remember them more than when you just read them and you say, oh, I'll remember them, because that just doesn't happen. And if you have exams, and I don't know if you've had exams yet, um, then if you just study for the assessments, the night before your test, you're probably not going to do as well as if you review your notes every day. Okay? Now, I mean, that's just a fact. Okay? Set aside time every day to study. Even if you don't have homework, like what did you do in class that day? It could be just 5 minutes, okay, when you get home, like right when you get home from school. What did I do today? So it's 5 minutes. You have 7 periods, right? That's 35 minutes. Is that is not a lot of your time. So 5 minutes. What did I do in English today? Okay, well we had notes on the 5 steps of the essay. Okay, so then boom, 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 five. It's not that hard, and it's not asking a lot of you to have those good study habits to be successful. I mean, I know you want to be successful, right? And move on to whatever it is the next thing you want to do in your life. That's not asking a lot of you. So number 8, the ability to set attainable goals. It's important for you to set goals, and to set goals as long as they're attainable. What does attainable mean? That means that you set that goal that's reachable. So I know, through so many years of my teaching, so many students say, I want to be first round draft pick in the NBA, the NFL, and the MLB, or whatever. And do you know that it's like 0.05% of the athletes that actually get picked for those things? And I'm not trying to like throw a bucket of cold water on your dreams. Those things do happen, but you have to have such a good work ethic to attain those goals. So setting goals that are unreasonably high is a setup. You're setting yourself up to fail. And I don't want you to be doomed to frustration and disappointment in your life. Set a goal that's attainable. So this 9 weeks, I want to pass all of my classes with B's. That's a great goal. Or even A's. I want to get B's, A's and B's this 9 weeks. That's a great goal, and that's absolutely attainable. That's so not that hard. Set your goals, make sure that they're attainable. Because when you set that goal and you reach it, you're like, yeah. And that's confidence, that you give yourself confidence. Concentration. Wow. Whoo. You see this little brain guy lifting weights? Man, didn't I just show you guys a little video the other day? I mean, it's even if you watched it, the little like 2-minute, 3-minute video on your little brain guy doing pull-ups, Thinky Pinky or Pinky Thinky, whatever he was, and he was trying to do a pull-up. Listen to your teachers, not just me. Listen to your teachers. Stay focused. Make sure that you understand the lesson. If you don't understand, ask questions. If you don't ask questions, that tells me that you understand. So if you don't understand it, ask questions. You may have heard it before, but the only dumb question is the one you don't ask. That's absolutely true. If you've been paying attention, it definitely won't be a dumb question. So like I said, if you don't ask the question, I assume that you understand what we're doing, where we're at, and what's going on in class. That's not an unreasonable expectation for me. If you don't ask questions, then I assume that you know what we're doing, that you understand. Number 6, taking notes, and I just mentioned this in one of the in number 9 study habits, or the top 9 skill. Note taking. You can't remember everything. I say you can't remember everything you read. So if you take notes, then you'll remember what you read, you'll remember what happens, you'll remember what you have to do. Like I said, you can't write down everything that all your teachers say. If we talk at the rate of 225 words a minute, oh my gosh, that's so fast. You you cannot write. You can't write that fast. You can't even type that fast if you're typing your notes. Um, but you should write down the important things, especially like, oh, I have to do this. This is important. I'm sure, I don't know, at least when I was in school, the teacher would say, hey, this is important. Write this down. And especially like when I went, and I'm going to use those 5 um, steps for that essay again. I said, write this down. So, and I said, write this down. It's important. You need to know these steps. So that's important. Write this down. And like I said, in class, there's not that many students that are there physically present in class. And I said to write this down, and I saw no one. I saw no one writing it down. Okay. And be sure to validate yourself after a test. Like after you take a test, go back over your notes. Oh, I got those right. Yay. Especially if you take the test and you go, man, I wonder, I think that's right. I think that's right. Go back and you go, oh, I did get that right. That's great. Um, or check with your classmate. Oh, your classmate that didn't take notes either, check with your teacher. Man, maybe, is this right? Did I write this down correctly? Did I put this in the right order? Or is this step A and then step B and then step C? Or is it, CBA? Let me know. What if you study with someone? You guys can do Zoom just as easily as we can. It's an app. You can get it on your phone and then you can Zoom with your friends. Or I know you guys love FaceTime, right? FaceTime with your friends. Study together. See, but don't turn it into a blah, 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 blah. Let's chat, chat, chat. Okay? Share your notes. Notes can be in a form that's helpful to you. If you like to draw your notes, I've seen, I saw somebody in class doing vocabulary and they were writing vocabulary on index cards. I don't think I've seen anybody doing that in years on index cards. But look, you could use different colored index cards for different things, like the words. What if you have nouns and verbs on different colored index cards? Boom, what about that? Look, music, I know you guys. You guys aren't really reading the things that I put in your daily folders because you're listening to music. I know that. You're listening to what you're listening to, and it's distracting. You're not really reading because it's just the music that you're listening to is distracting, and you will never, ever convince me otherwise. Okay? What if you had the notes that you took in class, or I should really say the notes that you're not taking in class? What if you take them home and you rewrote them? Because when you write them the first time, you remember them. And then if you rewrite them, you're making your memory about them even stronger. If you have a problem with note taking, you could ask another teacher if you can tape record your daily lessons. Wow, what a thought. You could do whatever it takes to help yourself become a better note taker. I mean, it's not that difficult to become a good note taker. Number 5. Oh my goodness, completion of assignments. I know I've talked about this like twice already. Teachers assign homework for a reason. We do? While it may seem like busy work at times, it definitely has a purpose. Put your homework to good use. Remember, you'll only get out of it what you put into it. Wow. Completion of assignments. Again, if your assignments are due at 11:59, don't wait until 11:57 to start on them, because typically you won't get them done in time. You won't get them turned in time. They'll turn up to be, I had somebody say, oh, I was in the middle of typing it and I didn't get it turned in. So that doesn't help you at all. Okay? So let's move on to number 4. Reviewing your daily notes. I think we've seen this before. Funny. Don't wait until right before your test to review your notes. Remember that whole 5 minutes a day thing? Go over your notes every day that you're supposed to be taking while they're still fresh. And then while you're going over them, look, oh yeah, I remember so and so said that. Somebody asked a question about that, and then the teacher said this, and then you can fill in those missing things and add extra things that you remember that day. Because if you wait even one day, you're never going to remember it again. And then when it comes time to review for the test, you know, um, you're going to be, I'm not going to say lost in the sauce, but it's not going to help you when it comes time to review for your test. Compare your notes with a classmate's notes. That's not cheating. It's mutually beneficial. Do you know what that means? That means it's good for you and it's good for your classmate. It helps you, it helps them. Mutually beneficial. Reviewing your notes every day reinforces what you've learned and it builds towards your ultimate goal, mastery of the subject or the skill that you're trying to learn. Helps you master science, helps you master math, helps you master English, helps you master whatever skill it is that you're trying to learn. It helps you reviewing your daily note. 5 minutes, 5 minutes. And then if you're reviewing those notes, 5 minutes a day. Look, he's reviewing his notes. And what if he remembers what goes in that circle? Oh, yeah, I could put that in there and then my notes will be more complete. Or what if he calls his friend, hey, Joe, do you remember when we were in class today and the professor or the teacher was talking about the thing and he drew that circle? What goes in that circle? I don't remember. Man, that would be so beneficial to helping this student remember to review. Number 3, organizational skills. Look, this looks like a planner, doesn't it? Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Look, free time, free time. Woo! Everybody loves free time, right? Because what do you get to do during free time? You get to play games. You get to talk to your friends. You get to hang out. Um, but when free time is not during the week, not during class, not during school. Free time is not playing cool math games during class. It just doesn't. It's not built. Life is not like that. You don't when you are done with high school, and say you choose not to go to college and you move on. I'm going to get a job, and you have a job and you're working, and you don't get to stop your job. And I'm going to go play cool math games on my computer. I can't stop my job and FaceTime my friend. You can't do that. Okay? Life doesn't work that way. So, in order to move on and live your best life, you need to have organizational skills. You have to keep yourself organized. It's going to save you valuable time so that you can have all of this free time and it allows you to do everything that you need to do. Remember, a place for everything and everything in its place. Free time in its place. Chores in their place. Gym in its place. Tutor. Does that say tutor review? Tutor review. So they're going to tutor, either they're tutoring someone or someone is tutoring them. It's, that may say the same thing. I have my glasses on and I can't read it. Something review. Maybe, I don't know. I'm not even going to guess. Okay? Keep all of your study materials, your calculator, your planner, your books, notebook, laptop in one location so that you know where they are. So when it's time to review and to study, remember what I said, those 5 minutes a day? If you keep them all in one location, boom, you pull them out, you have those 5 minutes, you study, you put them away. Boom, you're done. Organizational skills. Number 2, motivation. You need to be motivated to learn and to work hard. If somebody has to tell you to learn and to work hard, then you're not motivated and you're not going to succeed. It's that simple. You need to be motivated to learn and to work hard by yourself, whether or not you like a specific subject or the teacher. Typically, the teacher, pretty much, they're there to teach. they're not there to be your friend or um, to try to be your pal. If you don't like them, that I mean that's not like what they're there for. They're there to teach you. They're not there to motivate you to learn or to work hard. That's your job. Okay? So you need to learn and to work hard on your own. Okay? Self motivation can be extremely important if you aren't excited about a class. I mean, that's is the bottom line. Not necessarily about school, but that's the bottom line about life. You have to self motivate yourself to do something that you don't like to do with anything. Say you're at work and your boss gives you a job to do and you don't want to do it. But you have to do it. It's your job. If you don't do it, you're going to get fired. So, how are you going to motivate yourself to do it? You have to do it. Okay? Look, view it as an obstacle you have to overcome. Look, boom, reach out to a friend and say, man, I need you to help me. Give me a little pep talk. Boom. And your friend says, you can do it. You can do it. You can do it. And look, you get over the hurdle and you do it. Boom. Set up your mind to do it and do it. No excuses. Literally, the success of the hurdle is up to you. You're the only one that can make yourself do it. If you don't end up doing it, I mean, that's your success or your failure is up to you. Okay? And boom, what's number 1? Number 1 is commitment. You've started the course, now you need to complete it. Do the best you can and get the most out of it that you can. Your commitment is going to pay off in the end. How is your commitment going to pay off in the end? You're going to get the A, the B, the C, or the D, or the F that you put into it. That's going to show. Your commitment level is going to show at the end of the semester, at the end of the 9 weeks, at the end of the grading period. Your commitment level will show. What you put into it is gonna pay off, is gonna show. Okay? Put your commitment level into it, stay motivated, and we'll see you at the end of the course.